the 4 does look the best. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I might make that the convention to be done in 4s. I'm pretty happy with that. So even if it goes small, I'm as happy as I can be. This is still early days. Because ideally when I get made to go small, I want it to be centered rather than left justified. I might look into that, but that's for another day completely. Changes to the code have occurred. So previously it looked a bit like a gappy mess. I had all the columns. I thought I was being a genius having columns when it was a small screen versus a large screen. It would change accordingly. However, it just looked so terrible on many screens rather than looking good even on one screen. So I had a rethink and a lot of Googling, and essentially this here, deflex, justify content, center, centers the information, and that's pretty much exactly what I wanted. So what I've done is actually grouped them. So they were originally in the toggle button group anyway. I'm not too sure why I did it, but I had them like as separate entities. I think it was because I wanted to, when the screen changed sizes, I wanted them to stack and things like that. But I was looking into it and it just seemed so much of a faff. If people are going to use it on their, I don't know, pager, which I didn't think can happen anyway, with such a small screen, they just won't have the functionality. I'm sorry, people who still use pages will have the ability to access websites via their pager. It's just not going to work for you. So made them all in line, all joined together as a button group, justified the buttons in the center, so now it looks like this. So wallets, MetaMask, Ledger. Looks nice and selectable. So now it actually has the benefit of looking a lot more, like selectable. So on the rollover, you get it, and then when you click it off, it works. So this is how it looks now. Spoilers for the top bit. So I had so many issues with the nav bar that I thought, okay, just get rid of that. And instead, we've got this. This is very much using this Karupa, creating a single-paged app in React. I mean, let's just shamelessly copy this, because this is pretty much exactly what it is. Just different colours. It worked. I just could not get the nav bar to work, and it was just driving me mad. There's nothing else to do apart from reinvent the wheel. I did have the little logo on the left, but that didn't really do anything for me. I kind of like this in the middle. Makes it more prominent, and you're not having like too much logo. You can see the little favicon is changed as well. I've just cleaned up a bit of the back end stuff, because even the document's called Eth-ter-I-Die now rather than create react-bootstrap app. So yeah, that's so yeah, things have been changing. So there's one more thing I need to do before I actually do add the content. I probably keep saying that, but genuinely I think this is the last thing I need to do before adding the mountain of text that I've got in the background. Obviously you need to add the footer and the about section. What I want to do is make the files section to have a searchable kind of table that will go through all the different files that will be in this document. This is going to make it a little bit more, or a little less scalable, because it means every time I want to add a new button, it won't be the case of just copy and pasting in one thing here. I'll have to copy and paste two elements, one being in the home page and the other being in the files page, to update the table with the files, but also update the button selector. Luckily, there is this React Bootstrap table too. So let's get this implemented, and hopefully it'll be nice and simple. So this is the demo. of what I want it to look like. So this is basically all I want. So I'm going to have an input here, and for example, say I want MetaMask, it would come up with MetaMask. For this example, let's just use 3, and like 3 comes up. It's all dynamic, it all works, it's all nice and slick. So I need to import it. So it looks like I need bootstrap table and toolkit provider. So let's get it working. So I need to install React Bootstrap table next. So I need to stop the server and then paste that. React table should, yep. So adding that into my files. Looks like I need to import this into my styles. Text files 1, I just need to make sure what I import. Import that. Save that. So this should throw error. Oh no, it's already working. Oh no, it's not. It's not going to be working because it's not going to be started up. Okay, I'll carry on with the getting started. Let's see how many errors it's going to throw. Okay, my first table. Okay, let's just bring all this in and see how we do. So get rid of all of this. Actually no, let's keep H. Save. But also need to keep the div in. Need to import this. Done. Keep that one. And then this doesn't need to be like this. Okay, let's see how many errors that throws. Oh, okay. No idea what's happening there. Okay, I might just copy the this one as it's actually what I want to use. I'm just going to paste that and see what we've got to start off with. Okay, let's try that again, but this time with a new file. This new file is going to be search table. It's literally just going to contain all of this in there. Fingers crossed. Could be onto something. Error. I just create this one. I know it says in app, but we want to rather than that, I want it to be search table. Okay, let's see if that works. We have something, and we have a table. Yes, okay, now we've got somewhere to go. As soon as we've got somewhere to go, things are going to be alright. Where's it gone wrong? Oh, file. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay, so over category groups all the categories together. Cool. So now I want to have that search bar. See that? And there's an error. Nope. Okay. Fingers crossed. Oh yeah, I need to npm start. Okay, this could be the way forwards. Promising. Okay, so now what I need to do is... Oh, that does look good. So it is searchable and also... Okay, I'm getting there. Then I also need to add in filter. And then this should be okay. So I just want to have filter on a few. So let's just do product name to start off with, because that's probably what I'm going to be using. Save that. And we need that comma. My comma is a semicolon or a comma. I'm always going to forget it. Comma. Come on, no. And then below that, and toolkit provider. And this is where it all goes wrong. Because I have no idea how this is working. But sometimes it just does. Okay, let's try this. It works. Don't ask me how, because I don't know, but I get clearer and everything. This is pretty much where I need to be. What I might do is leave it there and just make it nicer and fill it with proper content, because this is... don't know how I managed to make a faff out of that one, but yeah. And just like that, I think we're done. Well, we've got the content to sort out, but other than that, I think we're pretty much there. So let's choose MetaMask. Let's click on download file. Let's agree and download. Okay. All the information's there. And then if we go to back to there, let's remove that. We can go to choose on Ledger. And let's choose MetaMask and Ledger, but let's choose not to include the intro and end. Click on that one. Click download file, agree and download, OK, just the ledger and the MetaMask information. Okay, so that bit's done, and then we've got the about section, some bit of Latin for you there, and then the file section. So things did not go well last time playing around with it, but now if we want to have just like a MetaMask, okay, that's a bad example because these are currently linking to MetaMask, which is good to know. But let's have a look at Ledger, because I've made Ledger unique. So Ledger comes up, you got the website link there, shopledger.com, and then you got the file link. The file link goes to Ledger, Ledger, Ledger. I think that's all I need to do. All it is now is create content and get it hosted. Yeah, wow. This could actually be a thing soon. I'll keep you updated with any further updates, because there's always going to be things I want to tinker around with, but this is the framework. This is the framework of what's going to be expanded on in the future. I am chuffed to bits I've got this far. It's been one hell of a journey. I didn't even know what React was before I started, and now I have a legit website from it. Okay, I'm smiling from ear to ear. I'm just so chuffed. Thank you for watching, for giving me some tips and help and advice. I do appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. Thank you, everybody.